We have possessed my house more than it was possessed to begin with. I have had so much stuff happen in the past couple of days. I'm so used to like random things happening in my house. And I don't know. Here's my theory. I think I got to the point where I was so used to the stuff that was happening. The cupboard shutting, random footsteps in the house, but I became like numb to it. I don't know if that makes sense. But I think that this Ouija board thing made me notice this stuff more. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you guys all of the stuff that's been happening. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I'm sorry. T, if you're listening, I'm sorry. When all this stuff was happening, I took videos of myself because I wanted to get actual reactions. I'm gonna put all of those clips at the end. I wanted to like sit down and tell the stories, and then I'll put those clips at the end. But I'm not gonna cut them because I want it to be like my initial reaction to like what was happening. But I want you guys to be able to see like the fear. Basically, it all started after we did the Ouija board. Kayla and I, as you guys saw in the video, if you haven't watched that video, I'll put it down below. After we filmed that video, we were terrified. After she spelled out run, we weren't sure whether or not she was spelling out run or if she was going to continue her sentence or if she was going to spell something completely different, but we didn't really want to risk it because I don't want to like mess with that stuff. I know that we messed with it anyways, but I didn't want to mess with it to that extent. And then people were also telling me that we were doing some things wrong, so maybe we like pissed her off. I don't fucking know. Ever since that, I cannot go into my guest house. We have like a second house, if that even okay, you know what a guest house is. Why do I over explain the tiniest details? And that's where we filmed it because so I'm gonna keep like hitting my arm and it's just gonna keep making noises and I'm gonna jingle and I'm just gonna take these off right now because they're gonna piss me off. Anyways, my house, my main house is where I am right now. It's ugly and stupid, but this is the house that is like haunted 100%. Like there's no doubt in my mind. But the guest house, I've never had any weird experiences. I lived back there for about a year and I never experienced anything strange. I went actually to go film a video. I was gonna film like an embarrassing stories video. Like this was not gonna be my video this week. All this stuff kept happening and I was like, I have to film a ghost stories video. And I walked in there and immediately like everything just was like, I felt like pressure on me. Like it was like such a negative energy and I was like, holy shit, I can't stand here for more than 2 seconds. And that's usually where I film because it's much better than this. This is what you get because I can't fucking go out there. I'm too scared. But because I couldn't film in there, I was gonna film in my backyard because it was really nice outside. So I went and I was sitting down. I turned around and I saw somebody standing in my window. I've been home alone for about a week. My mom is out of town and my brother's staying here, but he was at work. I turned around and I saw this person standing in our kitchen window and it was like such a clear figure. Like there was no mistaking it. And I did a double take because I was like, there's somebody in my house. And when I looked back the second time, I saw them move. It's not like they just disappeared. Like I saw them like move away from the window. So I sprinted inside. I fucking ran and I texted my brother and I was like, are you home? And he was like, no, I'm at work. So I go inside and I walk around my house and there's nobody here. And like even if there was somebody here, like I'm gonna still make the story, but nobody was in my house. And then it gets better. When I was going to go back outside, I stopped in front of my brother's door because I heard something and I was like, did he like leave his TV on or something? And it was like 2 people having a conversation or like 3 or I don't know how many people. It just sounded like people having a conversation, but none of it made sense. It was like whispers, loud whispers, but it sounded like multiple people talking to each other. So I probably sound insane. I feel insane. I like am listening to this and I'm like, you didn't, no, that didn't happen. But it did. I was just standing there in front of his door like listening and I was like, it's fucking scary. I came back inside and I was like, I'm just not gonna film. Then the other night I worked until like 1 or 2 in the morning and I was walking down the hallway and it's just like dark and creepy and I always feel like I'm being like watched, which is just, it's a weird feeling to have all the time. Maybe I'm just paranoid, I don't know. I came into my room and then I was gonna make myself something to eat. I went back to the garage to get a soda and I heard a whisper come from our bathroom, our guest bathroom, and it was loud. It wasn't like a creak in the house or it wasn't like something brushing again. It was like, not like, but like, I don't know, like, it was like, I don't know, but it was loud and it was like startling. Like it was so loud that I was like, oh my god, there's nobody here, there's nobody in there. I was like, fuck this. And that same bathroom, the lights keep turning on. Nobody uses that bathroom. Nobody lives on that side of the house except for my mom, and my mom's out of town. And nobody uses that bathroom anyways. We all have our own bathrooms. But that light, I've turned it off at this point probably 4 or 5 times. And from the video you guys will see at the end where I'm talking to Kayla, I had turned it off 3 times. So it's been 2 times just since then. And today when I got home, home, not only was the light on, but the fan was on in the bathroom. I have no explanation for that. My mom's lights were also turned on. And I always get in trouble. My mom's always like, why do you turn on every single light in the house when we're out of town? And I'm like, I don't. These lights just randomly turn on and I can't keep them off for some reason. Oh my god, how could I even forget? This is like the most terrifying one of all of them. Oh, okay, me seeing somebody in their like window was really scary, but like this was traumatizing. When I got home from work that night at like 2 a.m., I was going to take a shower and I was standing like in the mirror, and I have like the mirror that like the medicine cabinet like comes, like the mirror like pops. Fuck, I'm telling a story. My medicine cabinet was like popped out a little bit, so like the mirror was like weird, but I swear on my life, I saw a person come behind my head. I turned around immediately and I was just like, and I started filming because that's what I do. I don't know how to explain it, and it's not like I'm thinking of those things at that time, because if I was like thinking about it, yeah, your brain can do like whatever the fuck it wants. Like your brain could like see SpongeBob if it wanted to, but I'm not thinking about SpongeBob, and okay, I'm not thinking about ghosts. I'm just thinking like, I gotta take a shower, you know? So all this shit keeps happening, and it's been, when did we film that video? Sunday? It's been a week since we did the Ouija board video, and like all of this stuff has happened within this week. I usually don't get freaked out by this kind of stuff because it just happens so often. Like I just don't notice it anymore, but like this stuff, I'm not okay with. And I'm scared. I don't know if the Ouija board like triggered any of this. I still have it in my fucking kitchen because I don't know what to do with it. Like you're not supposed to throw them away. My brother said to burn it, and I was like, yes, we can release every demon that's ever existed into our house. Yeah, perfect idea. You're supposed to like gift it to somebody, but like I don't want to put that on somebody. I don't want to kill somebody. No. I have been debating on doing the Ouija board again, which is so stupid because like all this shit is happening, and I'm like, well, I mean, like, what if we did that one more time? But I don't know if I'm gonna do it just because all this stuff keeps happening and it's like freaking everybody out. So my brother actually texted me too. So the same day that I saw the person standing in the kitchen and like the whispering in my brother's room, I went to Kayla's house right after all that happened because I was like, I just don't want to be at like home by myself. My brother texted me that night and he was like, hey, can you come home? Yeah, the cupboards keep slamming. My brother is 17, so no, he's 16. He's 16. So my 16-year-old brother is like, can you come home? I'm scared. Try to explain it to me. Try. Please try. I don't know what I released into my house, but I released some shit. Like I said before, I don't usually get scared by like the paranormal stuff. I'm used to it and I find it like interesting, but like, I don't know when I date. I know we did things to piss them off. I know, and we did things wrong, and I don't know what you want from me. We just wanted to make a Ouija board video. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope I don't die soon. Hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you in the next one if I'm not dead. Bye. I just went into my guest house, which is where I filmed the Ouija board video, because that's where I always film, and I got the grossest, like I got the weirdest feeling when I went in there. So, not filming in there. Fuck that, I'm so terrified of my guest house now, and that sucks because that's where I always film. But I walked in and I immediately had this feeling like my whole like energy went down and I just felt really heavy. I'm never going in there ever again. Fuck that. Crazy. I love living in a possessed house. So I went outside because I was going to try to film outside. And this window right here, I'll show you guys. So this window, I was over there sitting down and I swear to God somebody was at the window, and then as soon as I looked they like went away, and so I ran inside because I don't know, it doesn't really like freak me out, but I wanted to see if it was like somebody was home, and there's nobody at my house. There's literally nobody here. So I'm gonna give Kayla a little update on what the fuck has happened since we used the Ouija board. We have possessed my house even more than it already was. So last night I got home from work at like 1, okay? Or like maybe it was 2. It was probably almost 2. I walked on the hallway and I walked to my room and I was gonna make myself food, and then I wanted to get a soda, so I went back to the garage to get a Diet Coke. And I was walking to the garage, I heard a whisper, a loud, it was clear as day, like I don't know what it said, but it was like that kind of shit come from my guest bathroom. My guest bathroom I already thought was fucking haunted because nobody uses that bathroom, and it's like small and red.
Wait, not like in the guest house, right?
No. In my like main house. Okay. And this bathroom is like tiny, nobody ever goes in it, and it's like bright red, but it's like dark. Okay. So that doesn't even make sense because it's a bright red bathroom, but it's like always dark in there.
Oh, I know which one. It's the one
at the end of the hallway. Okay. It's like the only bathroom. Yeah, the only bathroom that's like not in a bedroom. Yeah. So that bathroom is, the lights are always on too. Like since my parents have been gone, I've been home alone since Saturday. I've turned off the lights 3 separate times. Nobody uses that bathroom. I'm the only person home besides my brother. My brother doesn't use that bathroom. Yeah. Turned off that light 3 times. So something's turning the lights on in that bathroom. Heard the loudest whisper come from that bathroom last night, and I just like tried to ignore it because I was like, fuck that. Then today, I was gonna go record, and that's the only reason I'm ready today. I was gonna go record in the guest house. As soon as I walked in the guest house, I even recorded myself, like not freaking out, but like saying something. As soon as I walked in there, immediately I was just like, oh my god. Like, I turned on the lights, and then I literally just turned them off and like walked out. Like, it felt so bad in there. And I always go in there to like record,
really?
and as soon as I walked in there, I was just like,
Was it like cold?
no, it was just like such like a, like, it was like, I felt like there was like pressure on like my whole body.
Yeah.
Like, I just felt like bad. Like, it was like not like good energy, and I was like, okay. And so I just like left, and then
So do you think she was actually telling us to run?
yes, like I don't know. Like, I'm just telling her everything that's happening. So then I'm not even done. I was gonna go film in my backyard because it was like really nice out, and I was sitting down at like my table, like under like my casita thing, and I looked over at my kitchen window, and I recorded me saying this too. I looked over at my kitchen window. I swear on my life, because I wasn't even thinking about like, I was gonna film a video about like embarrassing moments, like that's what was on my brain.
Yeah.
I saw somebody standing in the fucking window, and as soon as I looked over, I saw like them like that. So I sprinted inside because I was like,
Did you turn the Ouija board?
no, I saw it happen in my kitchen. So I ran inside, and there's nobody at my house, and I texted my brother, and I was like, are you home? And he was like, no, I'm at work. So then I was like, okay, awesome. I love seeing somebody standing in my window and then just like dip in.
That's terrifying.
And then I was standing like, cause I was going back outside cause I was gonna record, and I stood in front of my brother's door. Stood in front of my brother's door, and I'm not joking. It sounded like there was some like video playing in there cause like there was people talking, and I was just like standing there, and I was like listening, trying to like see if it like made any sense, but it didn't. Like, it was just like,
That's so weird.
and I'm just like,
The thing is, like, my question is, like, how did they connect from, like, your guest house to your
I don't,
actual house?
fuck!
No, it didn't.
That just scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Her dog just like bashed its head into the door, and it scared
Wait,
the
did
crap
you
out of me.
run?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
But
because
I've like had experiences like in my house, and I have them all the time. Like, that's what my whole like ghost stories video is about. But I've never like been like scared of it before, because it's stuff that happens all the time.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if
crazy.
I don't know if I just like
I
became.
don't know if it's because you brought the Ouija board back into your house.
I don't know.
So like maybe because like they speak through that.
Yeah,
So,
but we
like-
said goodbye, so like that doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
to me. I don't know if it's because I'm like freaked out, so like every small thing I'm like, oh my god, but there's like no explaining that kind of stuff, because it wasn't like, and I'm like, ah, no. It was like it's like clear that it's
Yeah.
like a noise, like it's not just like my house creaking,
Oh
you
my
know?
gosh.
So like, and then you text me and you're like, want to come over? And I was like, yeah, on my way.
Oh my gosh.
But I was like standing in front of my brother's door, and then like as soon as I heard that, I like turned on all the lights, and then I texted him and I was like, are you home? And he's like, no, I'm at work. And I was like, well, cool, I'm gonna die.
Great.
Can't wait.
Oh no.
My house is. I was like just standing here, and I was looking in the mirror, and I swear to God, like out of the corner of my eye, through the mirror, something